All right, folks, welcome to the video. And today we're going to be looking at the Haan Gran wingtip Oxford suede shoes in blue. And this is what we're talking about here. Now, these shoes are not the cleanest. Please forgive me, but I kind of like that because it shows that I've worn these shoes. As you can see on the inside, it says originals there. And then on the bottom, it says Haan Grand OS. And like this shoe has a great profile. I really like these shoes. I like the overall Haan style. And I feel like their shoes are kind of a hybrid because they're not a traditional shoe where you have like a leather bottom or a wood bottom. You kind of have like a foamy, lifted, a little bit athletic kind of looking shoe. And then it's also, you can wear it with like slacks or you can wear it with business casual attire and it works well. Now, one thing I will say, I do not believe shoes like this or actual dress shoes are meant to be worn like with a ton of walking, like you're getting in a ton of steps. That may be kind of like a new school kind of thing, but I feel like shoes like this, like I've had to wear these on day where I inadvertently had to deal with a lot of different things and do a lot of walking. And I feel like it kind of creases the shoes prematurely. So I'm just going to make that note early. I think these are high quality shoes. Most people are familiar with Haans. They make great shoes. Wingtips are always a great design. I love how they have like the grippy part here and here so that you're not just sliding around on like a cheap bottom. Their shoes are excellent. You know, before I get too deep in, I'll also say I would give these like an 8 out of 10. But I'll say this, like if you're having a busier day, just as some unsolicited advice, like and you're super busy and your workspace isn't super strict, or if you're on jury duty, because I've worn these on jury duty and that probably wasn't fun for me, wear something like this. Like this shoe, you can squeeze and move around. I've worn these so much. I've had them for like 8 months. I put so much mileage. They're super comfortable. They're not super squishy, but unless you have like really bad feet and have to have like orthotics or custom shoes, these will do you solid on those busy days, and they still look classy. The only reason I won't give these a 10 or a higher score is because they are narrow. They're a traditional shape. They're not super narrow on the edge, but like I have like wider feet. I don't like the scrunch. Like I'm leaning towards going towards shoes that are pretty much square toe just because I don't want to ruin my feet as I get older. Starting with the looks, I've already shown you this. This is a traditional wingtip design. And then you have this hybrid kind of sole thing going on here that still looks classy. The only thing I can see some people saying is like they don't like this part. They think, you might think this part looks goofy or you wish it were blue or brown, like a more traditional shoe. I would say the inside of the shoe is very comfortable. The sole is comfortable. You can see this foam lining here. The original's like leather kind of insert into the insole there. It's comfortable. Like there is like a thin leather lining going around the heel of the shoe. I don't know if you can see that. So like I've worn these a lot. I've had these for probably 6 months or so, and they've never like rubbed the back of my feet. Like I said, they kind of scrunch it at the front, but the tongue is suede and it is padded. I don't know if you can see that. So it doesn't hurt me. And when I tie the shoe, the enclosure feels good. Like, I don't feel the shoe shifting, like the stitching is bad. They are starting to crease here because I've had to wear them on days where I'd inadvertently had to, like, do a lot of walking, and I was not a fan of that. So, like, I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back. Like, with dress shoes, you want to have variety, and you want to have some moderation in your walking. Like, if you're in an office setting, that's fine. But, like, walking... Let's just say you were at a hospital and you were going to have to like walk to different wings during the day and inspect like construction or something like that and just kind of make sure contractors are on point, things like that. I don't know if I'd wear these, or if you did wear them one heavy day, I wouldn't wear them like multiple times in the week on a day like that, just because you'll get premature creasing and they don't look as good. I don't really have much to say about these other than they're another solid entry by Haan. Like, they are grippy. Even this part, it's not as grippy as these two parts, but it is grippy enough to where I've been walking on like the faux wood in our office and I haven't slid around or just been walking on grass a little bit and felt like I didn't have much grip. So the grip is there. The integrity of the shoe is there. But this is not an athletic shoe. It's a comfortable shoe because it has this foamy sole. I think you could wear this with a blue suit and get away with it, unless you're like going to a really, really dressy formal occasion. You know, if it's just like a work banquet, you'll be fine. Church, you'll be fine. Business casual, business attire at work, unless it's, you know, your office, you know, your work setting. If they're looking for certain things, black or brown, leather, polished, then obviously don't wear these. These do have a semi-casual feel to them, but I think they could pass in 80% of situations. They don't rub your feet. They don't, you know, they're pretty true to size. Like, I would say you might have a little bit more length in them, but since it's so narrow, like, I wear a 13, I would not get these in a 12 and a half. Like, when I think of Cole Haan, I think of class and balance, and that you don't have to sacrifice your feet to look like you're sophisticated and well put together. So that's my review. Thank you for watching.